Hey everyone, and welcome back to My MS, My Rules. It's Doron, and I am so glad you're here. Today, we're talking about something absolutely critical, occupational therapy. But here's the twist. We're going to bring it right into your own home using stuff you probably have sitting in your living room or kitchen right now.
It all starts with this. This is our mantra, right? Even with MS, we're the ones in charge. The rules are ours. It's all about taking back control and making our world work for us. And that is exactly what we're going to dive into today.
So, before we get into the how, let's talk about the why. To really get why at-home therapy is such a game changer, we have to look at the challenges MS throws at us every single day. So, what even is occupational therapy? Well, think of it this way. It's basically a toolkit that helps us keep, improve, and, adapt our ability to just live our lives. It's not about some abstract goal. It's about making coffee, getting dressed, and making your life work for you.
For so many of us with MS, we see how it can chip away at things, like our fine motor skills, our strength, our coordination, and suddenly those simple everyday tasks, buttoning a shirt, pouring a glass of water, they can feel like climbing a mountain. And this is exactly why practice is so important. Every time we do these little movements, we're sending a message to our brain. We're telling it, hey, let's build a new road around this roadblock. We're creating new neural pathways. This is crucial for all of us, and believe me, it's something I focus on personally every day, especially with my own mobility challenges. Okay, and this brings us to the biggest idea of this whole explainer. It's all about a mindset shift. The power to practice, to build those new pathways, it is literally in your hands, right there in your own home. I mean, just look at the difference here. At a clinic, yeah, you've got all the special equipment, you've got appointments you have to schedule. But at home, your tools are coins, water bottles, game pieces, and your appointment, it's any free moment you've got. We're swapping out a sterile clinical setting for the comfort of our own living room. It's right there, it's practical, and it's always available. All right, let's get to the good stuff, the practical part. I'm going to walk you through 3 really simple exercises you can do with things you definitely already have. Now, a super important note, please do every single movement slowly. It's all about control. And, of course, always have a chat with your own occupational or physical therapist before you start something new. First up, let's work on finger strength and those fine motor skills. This is huge for everything from texting to zipping up a jacket. So just spread some coins on a table. Now, using only your thumb and index finger, pick them up one by one until your hand is full. Then you're going to do the reverse, placing them back down one at a time. And hey, if you want a bigger challenge, try it with something trickier, like game pieces, or even try rotating a matchstick between your fingers. Okay, next up, the wrist. A strong, flexible wrist is so important for pretty much everything we do. So find a comfy seat, rest your forearm on a table, and just let your hand hang off the edge. Grab a small water bottle for a little bit of weight. Now, nice and slow, bend your wrist up and then down. Then tilt it left and then right. And finally, rotate it so your palm faces up, then down. Remember, control is way more important than speed here. And for our last exercise, we're going to combine the brain and the body, strengthening that crucial connection. You can totally go digital for this one. Use your phone to play games that need precision, like sorting things or even a virtual piano. Or you can go old school, carefully lining up dominoes or working on a puzzle with small pieces. Those are fantastic ways to challenge both your mind and your hands. So we've got the exercises, but their real power, that comes from having the right mindset. And that whole mindset can be summed up in one word: consistency. I want you to start seeing your home in a totally new light. Seriously, it's not just where you live, it's your own personal rehab gym. Every cup, every button, every single coin, it can be a tool for you to get stronger. The chance to practice is literally all around you. And this is something I tell myself every single day. Daily practice, it doesn't matter how short it is a direct investment in your health and, just as important, in your independence. It's all about those small, steady efforts that, believe me, they add up to huge progress over time. So let's bring this all home and get back to our guiding principle, the thing that started this whole conversation. Look, here's what I really want you to take away today. First, good, effective therapy doesn't need a clinic. It can happen right where you are.
Second, your best tools are often the simple things you already own. Third, the real secret sauce here is consistency. And the most important thing of all, you're in the driver's seat. You are in control of this.
So I'm going to leave you with this question. Just look around you right now. What simple thing, a pen, a deck of cards, a set of keys, what's going to be your next training tool? The power is right there in your hands. Remember, the rules are yours. Thanks so much for joining me.